Hey, hey, hey. Okay, okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me see. Bro, can you hear me? I just tried to call you. I don't know. It's like super laggy and behind. And I'm losing daylight. Where's my mouse? I can't find my mouse. Okay, whatever. I'll do it from my phone. Can y'all hear me? Oh, and can y'all hear me? Oh, my bad if that echoes. I guess y'all can hear me. Where's my mouse? Hold on, I'm gonna give you your shout out. I just gotta get. Oh, I'm so slow. The browser's already open. Why is it? That's crazy. Okay, so I think an ad is about to start, so that gives me a little bit of time to open up. I want to try to get some of these hat orders done. I got. Well, I made this Spider-Man hat, but it's a little tiny. I'll put some eyes on it today. It's a little tiny. It's too small for the person who asked for it. Where's the hat? Oh, dang it. Moving my stuff around. Yeah, see, I gotta fix my Streamlabs and all that. And then this is the recent Spider-Man hat that I made. Something little. But I'm gonna take my hair out of this. I might make another one. I don't kind of like the shape of this one. And I feel like the brim needs to be a little longer. I don't like the way that this is sitting on this screen. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to stream on my end. It seems like it's lagging. Or it could just be what I'm doing, what I'm using. Let's see. We need to change this. Actually, I'm just gonna turn that off for now. And then we need to go to Streamlabs. I may play a little Marvels later. Probably like, I don't know, maybe later on tonight. When my boyfriend gets home. We haven't played Marvels together in a minute. Oh, there it goes. Okay, your shout outs there. So the shout outs are working. I just kind of want to these timers. And I'm just gonna turn this off for right now. Boop, boop, boop. Turn that one off. And let's see. Yeah, okay. All right, so for this order, and it's one of my biggest orders so far. It's all for one person. I need like some tea or something. So this hat is gonna be a princess hat. I might just like stitch a crown on it because I was looking for patches, but I was more looking for like, you know, the POC princesses. Um, looking for those patches, but I would have to buy them individually. So maybe I might just buy the patches. I don't know. Or I may just put like princess on it because my little cousin, who's this for, she likes princesses. So this hat needs a little bit more work. This hat is pretty much done. I don't know if you guys recognize the colors or not. But this hat, let me see if I can get the wording. So I tried to just stitch this myself. Stitch the wording in myself. And basically, this is a Chucky hat. The Chucky doll. I feel like I do want to make another one of these, but I want to make like an adult size one. But yeah, it says good guys, like it says on his overalls. So I may make another type of Chucky hat. Yeah, my one little cousin loves Chucky, so this is the hat that her dad ordered. And then I've got the Spider-Man hats. I need to put the eyes, but I want to remake them. Like I want them more of this shape. Fix this camera too. Sorry. Yeah, I want them like more of this shape. Because this one, I don't know, this one, the shape's not really giving, but can I get both these in there? Yeah. The Spider-Man eyes. It looks good once you put them up. Let's see. Yep, looks good once you put them up there. But yeah, I just have to put these on here. And then my cousin-in-law requested a granny square hat, and I have yet to make one of those, so this will be my first one. And I'm just kind of practicing the granny square look. This was just one that I kind of what do you call it? I was experimenting with to have the orange kind of come down in here. But I just did these two. So I'm hoping these are big enough or not way too big for the hat. I'm assuming this to be like that. Like I get a side here, a back, side. So I need to make 3 more. And that's what I'm about to work on until I get bored. But yeah. Give me a second. I'll get all the music up and all that. Let's see. Do, 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 do. I need to see. I need to see if chat is popping up. Alright, so let me just fix. We can lock that. We can lock this. And there should be a chat box. Okay. Looks choppy. Okay. Cause it's like, yeah. It's basically just the work from home Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, and this is like in front. Oh, thank you. This heart's only for you. Now accept my heart right now, Fresh Prince. Also, I peeped out an area that I can longboard in. It's like over in the corner of the parking lot. Okay, we've got to figure out. Actually, no, just drag the. Ah, ha ha ha. Uh oh. No. What are you moving? Oh, that was locked. I hate when I get to like moving one thing and then everything just does whatever it wants to do. Yeah, like it shifted kind of. Yeah, I've got it up on the TV, but it's buffering. I may just have to record and just do uploads. I might not be able to do live. We shall see though. Okay, so do you see, if you're still here, because I know you're at work, so do you see that I've added my channel points, my kunai? And I also, I don't know where it's at though. Let's see if it shows up. No, it's not there. Yeah, so I have to figure out, because I did upload one emote that I made. So I gotta figure out that whole thing. But yeah, I got my kunai from my channel points. So I've added that. That's something that's new to my channel. Alright, let's get this cracking. Cracking. So I guess for the first Granny Square hat, because I'm gonna make a couple, but her main colors that she wants are the green and orange. I kind of want to incorporate. I want to incorporate this purple. Let's make sure it's soft purple. And this aqua into this. But that'll probably be the next hat. But the main colors that she asked for were like a green and orange. So I'm just going to work with these and make my first Granny Square hat. And then I'm going to experiment with those other colors. The next one, I kind of want to close up these open areas. Sorry if you guys can't see. I want to close up these open areas since it's going to be a hat. So I'm going to have to, you'll see, I'm going to experiment. But yeah, let's get this first one started. We need orange center. Are you saying oh cool to the channel points? And do you see my Deadpool emote that I made by any chance? Do you see that anywhere? Are you still exploring even though I know you got kicked out? Did you find anything interesting down there where you are? Okay, so the next one that I start, I will take my time and show you guys exactly how I started. I'm sorry, I'm not I would say, I'm not gonna say I'm not the best teacher because I did work in the schools for a while. Teacher knives, yeah, that's what I was like. Wait, I'll show you guys how to start it on the next one. I just learned how to make granny squares. I've got a friend who, like, she's a beast at crocheting. I should be able to show you guys like the dowel that she made. So just give me a second. I'm gonna finish this and then if I remember or just remind me, I'll show you guys the dowel that she made. And it was her first dowel also. I actually might be able to just pull up her TikTok and then you guys can look at her TikTok and kind of go follow and like and share her stuff. Okay, and I actually need to go into this one right here. It's Taco Tuesday, so how's everybody's Tuesday going thus far? And I'm getting ready to start. That was my first row. I'm getting ready to start the second row. Why are you ignoring the hydrate? I don't have any water and I didn't see the hydrate. Relax. Relax. Yeah, I didn't even bring my water in here. Hush. I'll get some water in a second. Let me finish this. It's not gonna take me that long to finish. Now that I've kind of got the basics down, it's not taking me that long to finish them. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. So I'm still learning the names of the stitches. 1, 2, chain. I'm pretty sure I'm using a double crochet for this. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm gonna go get water. Oh goodness. Hold on. Let me change this to the BRB. Oh, this is weird. I will be right back. I'm going to go get some water. Okay, look. I got water. I'm gonna put it in my cup though. Yeah, this is crazy that this is buffering like this. Is it still buffering for everybody? I'm so sorry. I'm definitely gonna put this disclaimer in here. Is someone talking to somebody outside? Oh my goodness, she scared me. Okay, so water, 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 water. Actually, if you're still here, have you seen like my mushroom drops? I'm being nosy. It sounds like my mom's outside talking to somebody. It seemed like it was something like in the inside of the cup, but it's not. I'm gonna need this to be accessible so that I don't get yelled at about not drinking. Yeah, I did. Not you using your points to tell me to hydrate. I can see that. I see it now. I should actually switch these. So let me do this. So that might be. What? Bathroom? Drops in the bathroom? Oh, yeah. See, I was wondering if I had put those there. You know, I'd be a little everywhere. Yeah, I gotta see if those are mine. Alright, I'm just making sure you guys can still see what's going on. And if I need to move over a little bit. Let's see. Okay. So I think that I might, I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with the Spider-Man hat. And if this Granny Square hat turns out well, like the next two, I really want to make another one of these. I think I am gonna make another one of these Spider-Man hats. If the Granny Square hat turns out super cool and I figure out how to close up these spaces, I'm definitely gonna make a Spider-Man Granny Square hat. I just feel like it'll look kind of cool, and then I want to do something more intricate with the webbing. So I feel like I like the web look on this one better than this one, but this one I did kind of rush. It'll look nice with the eyes on it, but you see how this is just kind of like all over the place, kind of like a web. And it's kind of more uniform. But I think a Granny Square Spider-Man themed hat would be pretty cool. I'm trying to be able to, yeah. And then I kind of want this like that. And that way I can see what's going on. And is the chat kind of hard to see, guys? The on-screen chat. Get into this. Whoa. Can we select this? Oh, it's because of this. Okay. I wanna know. Sorry, I'm moving things around on you. If that's locked, why does it do that? Yeah, select this. Kind of move it this way. And then I feel like I could slim up. Maybe slim up this camera. Let's see. Cooperate with me. You're making life difficult right now. I think I'm gonna separate these. I'm not gonna have these grouped like this. Okay. Yeah, I need you to select this camera. I just kind of want to move over a little bit so we can see chat. Alright, that's locked. And select this. And kind of put that there. And then, which way is this going? And then we're going to find the chat box. Chat box. And move her over here. And I said, ooh, I don't think I want it so small. And then I guess I need to move I need to move this way. Okay. So let's see. That should ultimately be better. Okay. I feel like that's good. That should work. So 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to convince my one friend. Well, he'd have to be off, but he makes beats and stuff like that. But I want to convince him to kind of collaborate, do like a stream together where I'm just like crocheting and then he's just making music in the background. That would be kind of cool. Like live music, guys. while I'm crocheting granny squares. Granny squares. Granny squares. Okay. I think I need to be. I'm gonna try something different on this one. Yeah. Anyway, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Going into this hole right here. And then this takes a turn for green. I'm gonna go through here. Pull that. Pull these two. And then pull the green. Pull the green. And then we need two more. 1, 2. Then so 1, 2. Yeah, because that's the start. Then I come back around. Okay, I guess I'll see when I come back around. I feel like I did something wrong here. So yeah, I definitely want to get into making dolls, but I wanted to make stuffies. And I want to make stuffed animal stuffies, but like the ones that I was gonna make were gonna be based off of pets that my family have had. And I kind of wanted to make I don't know what to call it. So basically the idea for it um came from when I had to put my old buddy down just from old age. It was just a like how can I put it? Financially hard. So like it was like a financial hardship to be able to put him down. So I had came up with the idea after talking to like an old customer from when I used to paint. Because she kind of had went through the same thing. She had older dogs, and it was just kind of hard financially to put them down because you have to pay for that. So what I wanted to do was basically like a percentage of whatever I make off of the. That scared the shit out of me. Sorry. I need to mute this Discord. Jeez, I lost my train of thought just from one ding. So basically, what I want to do is a percentage of my profit that I make off of selling a stuffed animal. So, like, I'm gonna obviously make a Bentley stuffed animal first, and then I'm gonna make a Caesar one. Those are 2 dogs that I've had, and a Bingo one, 3 dogs. But once they're bought, like a percentage of that will be put away, and I eventually want to. What's hard financially? Oh, when people have to put their pets down. Sorry, you probably just like coming back in. So I don't know if I had. I think I did kind of tell you, but why are you still facing? Get out of here. Now you're getting kicked out. Get out of here. I'm tired of your stale face. So you made me lose my train of thought. Like I was explaining it. You're grounded. Um yeah, so I'm gonna make these stuffed animals based off of like pets that I've had. And as they're bought, I'm going to have an account or, like an account to be able to help other people who can't afford to put down their pet. So basically, it'll be a way to help people, like people who have animals and just like unexpected, what's it call it? Unexpected deaths with their animals. That's basically it. I probably didn't explain that fully because I got distracted by a beep and you giving me the stale face. But yeah, that is my idea. So I don't know, like, no, I don't want to connect with anybody. Turn off all these notifications. But basically, I'm coming up with something to help other pet owners. That was the gist of that, and it would be crocheted stuffies of pets. You get me now? So remove your stale face. All right, now I need to remember which hole to go into, and I think it's this one. I need to place one. Wait, I think I did 2 and 3, and then we need to go 1 up. And we need orange. And then 1, 2, that's it. And chain 2, going under here. I think I'm gonna try like a chain 1 in between my double crochets to see if that kind of like closes up the hole. On the next one that I do. Gonna have some fun experimenting, making new stuff. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. It's so quiet. 2, 3. Mind you, this is my first Granny Square hat, so don't be laughing at how it turned out. Hopefully it's cute. And then I have to remember to say the steps of what I'm doing on the next one. I'm not gonna gatekeep y'all. And what I'm doing may not be the way that other people do it. So I'm just about to put that disclaimer out there now too. I'm trying to think how to explain myself. So like for me, when it comes to like arts and crafts, I will watch someone do it and then I lost it. So I'll watch like an instructional video and I'll do like a little bit along with them, but then I just kind of go off and do my own thing. So that's why I'm still like figuring out my hat sizes and things like that of that nature. Okay, yeah, and I need to go into this one right here. Get out of here, you green. Grr. Woman loud. Okay, and then I need to go into here, go through. And, okay, yeah, you can see I'm cutting it. And I'm just gonna pretty much kind of tie it off. I'm not going to. Now, usually I would like create a nice knot here just so that this doesn't unravel at all. But I don't need to do that right now because 9 times out of 10 when I connect these, I'm going to use this string to help connect. Now this extra green string is either probably going to get like woven through here or knotted and then cut. But yeah, that's why I'm leaving this. So how many more did we say we needed? All right, so I'm gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 so far for the granny square hat. All right. So with the magic, I start with like the magic ring, magic circle. Tangle up over here. Don't get distracted, Jazz. Don't get distracted. Okay, so let me see. I kind of need to be right here. So basically, what I do, you got your little end. I just put this somewhere. I take it and you can put it over your fingers like so, just to make your little circle. And then I kind of tighten it a little bit, and then girl, wow, pull through there. I'm so bad at explaining stuff, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it again. And actually, so yeah. So I take my 2 fingers and I have my needle. So that first one is just to show you like what you're looking for. I have this over the front of my fingers and I'm gonna wrap it around. So I'm trying to show you the like where they kind of cross there. See where they kind of cross? And then I'm gonna take my crochet needle. I'm gonna go in here and do the hole. And I'm gonna grab onto this so that I can, boom, have a little loop. And then what I do is I just make sure that there is a little, oops, sorry, too high up. I just make sure there is enough space where I brought my loop through to stick my needle back through there. It's so small. Like, I don't even know how I can show you this. But yeah, like to stick my needle back through. I'm going to show you through here. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. Back through there, yeah. So, with our crochet needle through the hook, we are going to do our best. So, this is where you have to watch your tension. If you want to start your magic ring like this, I kind of like pinch. Okay, yeah, you can see I kind of like use my thumb to kind of pinch the little hole. And then what you're gonna do is chain 1, chain 2. Jesus. And that's, I can never catch these enough time. No, I didn't catch it, sorry. I was trying to catch it to turn it off. This is gonna give you like your first, I don't know what to call it, stitch, I guess I should say. I'm still learning crochet terminology, so just bear with me. This is gonna give you your first full stitch. So we need to make 3. So this is 1. Now you're going to you're gonna go under, that's like that, and then you're gonna take your needle through that little hole that we're trying to hold. I think you can, no, you can't see it. Take your needle through the front of there, out the back, and then you're gonna pull the yarn through, right? And now you should have 1, 2, 3 on there. You're gonna pull through 1 to give you 2 on there. So sorry if you didn't see that. I'm gonna do this again. You're gonna pull through 1 to give you 2, and then you're gonna grab more yarn. So go under, grab more yarn, and you're gonna pull that through both. And then you should have 1 left, right? All right, now we're gonna make our third one, our third double crochet. I believe these are double crochets, but don't quote me on that. So then now I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna have 2 on here. Then you're gonna go back through the hole, and like, so now you see like the hole kind of widen up. You don't want it to get any wider than this, because then you get like, so this is my center, because then you get like this huge space in the middle rather than it being completely closed. So like I said, I'm still learning and I'm still practicing with my tension. So just bear with me. All right, so now we've brought our yarn, we yarn over. We're gonna go back through that hole. Gonna yarn over, which it may automatically do it depending on how you're holding it. So with the way that I hold mine, it pretty much already does it, and I can just go into the hole and then pull it. This seems like a really bad color to use in this lighting. Okay, so now I have 3 on there, right? And we're gonna, oh, you know what? Yeah, I did. I messed up that last one, sorry. Because yeah, I was thinking like, wait, there should be 3 on there. Okay, so yarn over, pull through, and my hole might be kind of big. So you have 3, and then you're gonna yarn over again. That, so now you should have 4. This is where I messed up last time, so I only had 3. You should have 4 on there. So 1. Sorry, I'm trying to see like where it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 4 on here. You're gonna pull that last yarn over through 2. Boom. And then that's gonna give you 2, right? And then you're gonna yarn over again, and you're gonna pull through those 2, and that gives you the 1. So then we're gonna repeat that. Yarn over, through the hole, 1, 2, 3, yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4, pull through 2, 1, 2, yarn over, 1, 2, 3, pull through 2 to get 1. So that gave us our first 3 stitches. So 1, let's see, I'm going to pull this out to show you. So remember, we made our first stitch here. We made that with the chain. And then we did a double crochet, another double crochet. Now we're going to chain 2, because I have to keep the same pattern as my last one, just to make sure the hat stays uniform. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, chain of 2. And I'm going to quickly do this next set, and then I'll show you. I think what I'm going to do is just do show you every other set, just because I don't want to lose so much of the light in here. And I want to be able to kind of finish this hat on this stream, if that makes sense. Now, your little tail that you have for your, oh my goodness, sorry, maybe it's the camera. Don't want y'all looking at the bottom of my chin. The little tail that you have here, sometimes, for me, and I'm going to say sometimes because it may be something that I'm doing, this tail is supposed to tighten the center of your magic ring. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't figured out what I'm doing or what I need to do yet, so it may tighten for you, it may not. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so now we're back to this step. And I need to sit more comfortably. My knees cracked. Did you hear that? Okay, so now we're going to chain 2 because we just did our 3. 1, 2. Oh, are we on a commercial break? We are. Wait till we come back. How much time do we have? Oh, I dropped one of my eyes. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Chain 2. Okay, so I think we're back from the ad break. Now with this first row, you want 4 of these groups. So far, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, right? And I need to chain 2, and I need to put my last one on here. So I'll do this one slowly. And these are where your corners are going to be, as you can see, where you did the chain 2. So we're going to yarn over through the hole, grab the yarn, pull it through. Yarn over, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna pull through the first 2. Now you have 2. Then you're gonna yarn over, pull through 2. That gives you 1 double crochet. We need 3 of those. So now we need 2 more. Yarn over, through the hole, pull the yarn through, 3, yarn over, pull through, 2, 1. Last one. Yarn over, through the hole, pull the yarn through, got 3. Yarn over 4, pull through 2, now you have 2. Yarn over, have 3, 2, 1. Let's see if I can catch this. Mute these people. No! Okay, I just have to go into Discord and mute them for a minute. Mute for an hour. I love you people, but we're gonna have to mute you. Okay, so then, where are we at? Alright, so this is where this kind of gets tricky, and I'm gonna do my best to show you. But we're going to start our next row, and we need to connect. I feel like it's such a bad color to like use to explain this, but we need to connect our 4th with our 1st. So first, what we need to do is chain 2. So remember, that's just, you have your original, last one. You're gonna yarn over, pull through, 1. Yarn over, pull through, 2. And then what you need to do is find, let me kind of do that right now. You need to find the first stitch. So I'm trying to like pull it out. So remember when we started, we made our first one with a chain of 2. You need to find the top of that, which would be this. It's so hard to see. I need my other camera for sure. Right here. Hi, Mom. Hi, baby. Right here, right? So I'm gonna put my needle back through here, and we're gonna go. We're not yarning over. We're not doing anything. We're just taking our crochet needle after our chain of 2, and we're gonna go into this first one. So sorry, and I'm definitely gonna make another video to show how to like start the magic ring and all that. This color is just like, I don't know, it's like the light in the camera, so I'm so sorry. You're going through here, right? And then you're going to yarn over, and you're gonna pull through there, and you're also gonna pull through your loop. So you should have 1, and then we're gonna chain 2. So remember, that's just yarn over, pull, yarn over, pull, boom. In that same loop, you're going to do 2 double crochets like I showed earlier. So I'm gonna repeat this, and then I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna repeat the steps for this, and then the steps for the corner. So it's like gonna be like every other one, if that makes sense. Alright, so yarn over through that same hole, pull the yarn through, you've got 3, yarn over, now you have 4, pull through, you have 2, yarn over, pull through, you have 1. Alright, I'm gonna do the next one. And once you recognize what you need, then it'll go a lot faster, trust me. Yeah, 2 rows of this. So then now we need to chain 2, 2. Then we're going to yarn over 1, and this is where we're going to get our corner. So on your corners, you need 6 double crochets in here, and they're going to be separated by a chain of 2 so that you can keep this same square shape. And like, this is how I learned how to make blankets with this pattern. I don't even think, no, I think my blanket is, nah, she's not in here. I've got a blanket that I've been kind of like adding yarn to, as like when I get to the end of a skein and I know I'm not going to use the color anymore, there's just not enough left for a project, I add it to that blanket. So one of these streams I'll show it, but yeah. Now it's not perfectly square because, oh sorry, excuse me. It's not perfectly square because I was still learning how to like make my corners look good. Because like even these aren't quite perfectly square, but it's cool. It's all a learning process. But yeah, and I kind of need that there so I can see the pattern. All right, so we chain 2, and we need 6 double crochets in this corner separated by a chain of 2. So, boom. And this is just the same way that you did these double crochets here. So, sorry that I'm not explaining. I don't want to lose so much of the light before I finish and have to transition and figure out light again. So I've got my first 3 double crochets in there. I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2 to give us that nice corner. And then we're going to add 3 more double crochets and do that same corner. And it's going to work like magic because you're going to look at it like, this is not going to turn into a square. And it does. I surprised myself. And then 1, 2. So, do you see how that, oh, sorry, I was way too high. Yep, right there. So do you see how that creates kind of creates a right angle to keep that square shape? That's exactly what you want. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so, and I did my chain of 2, and we're gonna go into this next corner right here, and we're gonna do 6 in there. So 3 and 3 separated by a chain of 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And you go ahead and do that if you're following along. Chain 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and I know like 1, 2. I would say, talking to my crochet friends, like especially for people who are just starting out, it's getting the tension right, and it's just about like how you hold it. Uh, to me, it's about like how you're holding your yarn. And also, I realize that my tension starts to like get tight if I don't have enough yarn pulled out the skein in enough time. So like you might see me like jerk like this because I can feel that the yarn is taut to the skein. So I like pull it so I can have a little slack. And that keeps my tension about the same. And then I want to say it's just like kind of like feel also. But that's just me. That's how I'm explaining it. That's what works for me. Oh man, my hair is really long. I'm sorry, I just totally got distracted. This is crazy. I need to redye my hair. Alright, so I got my first 3 on there for this corner. I'm just gonna go boom, 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 2, and then now we're back to, now we're back to the beginning. And with this part, it's kind of tricky because you have to find a certain hole to go through to make this corner do what it needs to do. So if you, yep, it's right there. Actually, where is, because maybe if I use markers. This is crazy. I don't feel it in this bag. I don't know where it's at. Maybe it's in the other bag. Get off me. It's a pair of pants I'm making in this bag. I've been slowly working on. I think I found it. The 6 markers. Okay, so I'm gonna try to show you where this hole is because it's kind of hard to find. But I'm gonna use a stitch marker. So remember, this is where we started the row. This is where we did our connection and chain of 2 to make our first double crochet for this set of 3, right? So there is, and I'm just gonna put my marker through it, where you connected it at. So where you connected it and started making your chain, that hole right there, maybe right before it, is where you're gonna go through and put 3 double crochets and oh, I'm so sorry. You're gonna put 3 double crochets and a chain of 2. No, 3 double crochets, connect it, and then you're gonna put the chain 2 up because we're starting the next row. So let me get back in here, and I see I'm about to have to mess with this light in a second. So yeah, so we're gonna yarn over because remember we're doing our 3 double crochets, and we're going to get our needle into that hole, crochet needle, and then we're going to work with me now. I think my thing's in the way, or I went through the wrong thing, and that happens too. You might slip in and out of a hole because they're in V shapes like that. So you might go in that way or whatever, and then you'll probably end up, if you go in this way, you might end up pulling this back in when you're pulling your yarn over in, and you can feel it because of the tension. So you kind of have to keep an eye on your work, and like I said, as you progress, you will know what you're looking for, or kind of know what you're looking for pretty much. Okay. And I very much so apologize about this color and picking now to teach someone how to do this, but it seemed like the right time since it's for an order. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure what I need to do. Yep, so then I don't think I need, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, so chain 2. Can you still see? Yeah, so you're gonna chain 2, and then remember the first the first V that's on top of your chain 2 to start the row, you're just gonna go in there. You're not yarning over anything. You're going right in there, and then you're gonna yarn over, pull through that hole, pull through the loop that's on here. Oh, there's an ad starting soon. I need to do a color switch. So hopefully I get this color switch in before the ad starts. So now we have orange on here, and I need to switch to the green. And what I usually do is I just make a little loop. And I'm gonna pull the green through, and then I'm gonna grab the green and the orange. And I should have did this earlier on in this. So that's one chain, and then I'm gonna two chains. And then I'm gonna drop that orange because I don't need the orange anymore. And I think there's an ad going, but I'm gonna keep going for now. So with this row, yeah, and then after this row, I shouldn't really have to explain much. So I'm gonna just show you how to do like the first 3 steps, and then I'm gonna take off, and I'll meet you, pretty much just like meet you back at the starting point to get that going. So I dropped the orange. I don't need that. Now, when it comes to this, because I know I'm going to change back to orange, I don't cut my orange yarn. Because I know when I come back around, I'm going to grab the orange again. It's just easier for me to have it on here. But if you feel like while you're crocheting, that orange yarn is going to get in the way, do what you have to do. If you've got to cut it, cut it. So now we're going to yarn over, and we're going back into the same stitch that we made our chain of 2 in. And we're going to add 2 double crochets to that. And then we're going to chain 2. And then now we have this straight space right here. That's what I'm calling it, just like straight, because it's on the straight edge of the square. This straight space right here, after you chain your 2, you're just going to put 3 stitches in here. And that's of your choice, but I'm using double crochets. 3 stitches in here. And then you're going to go on the corner, and remember on the corner you need 6 stitches divided by a double crochet. And I'm going to be saying it out loud what I'm doing, just so you know. So we got 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and then now we're going to do our 6. So 1, 2, and 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3, right? And that gives us our first corner. Oops, sorry, that's kind of high, but I mean, I guess you can see it here too. But that gives us our first corner with the green. Yeah, this orange is like blaring. And then we're gonna chain 2. We got another straight edge. Put 3 double crochets. Then you're gonna find your corner space. You're gonna put 6 in there, divided by a chain of 2, and you're just gonna repeat this around. So I'm gonna keep going, and when we get back to the beginning, then that's when I'll say how to change the color and start your last final row for this. dark in here. Chopper, what are you doing? I need a chopper camera. You can just see it growing right before your eyes. Okay. Now we have this little corner here, right? This is where we're going to put our 3 double crochets. 2, 3, chain 2, and then connect into that first V on your chain 2 that started this row. And remember, you're just going straight through there, grabbing the yarn, and you're pulling through. So boom, we're connected. And then this gives you that corner. You've got this corner, this corner, this corner, and your straight edge. Now, this is another reason why I leave my yarn on here, especially when I'm working with multiple colors, because now I don't have to worry about like this slipping because I'm freshly attaching it, so like it's gonna have that one loose end. And I don't really have to worry about like figuring out tension like I did when we started the green. I kind of had to be very gentle. Now I can just grab orange, pull through to chain 1, to chain 2. And then in that same area, remember, we're going to double crochet 2 in there. And this works just like the previous row. So instead of having like one straight edge, you've got 1, 2 straight edges. And both of these get 3 double crochets in here with a chain of 2 to connect it. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to end this one. This one will be done. I don't think that took that long. I may be able to finish this hat on string. And just as a reminder, this is my first granny square hat. This was requested by a customer. She basically said she'd be my guinea pig for it. I think it's going to turn out pretty. I did have to get this granny square pattern from a friend, and once I finished this, I did say that I would show her TikTok. I definitely do want to share her stuff because she's a big supporter of mine. So I'm gonna show you guys her TikTok, and then she has her first dowel that she made. And when you see the dowel, you're gonna be like, "There's no way that this woman made that dowel. Like that's her first dowel. She's been making dowels for years." So when you see it, yeah, I think she's made like 2 other dowels after hers, because the first dowel that she made, she named it Poppy Red, and she's like, "I'm not selling it. It's mine. It's my first one." I want to say she's made like 2 other dowels and given them to her grandkids. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So yeah, I'm really hyping up this dowel because it's worth it. Anybody that I show, they're like, oh my gosh, like it's crazy. Even her hair. So like even her hair, it's not it's it's free flowing pretty much. So like you can style the yarn dowel's hair. She has outfits, so she even makes like little outfits for them. So you can change, change the clothes on your yarn dowel. And I'm gonna get into making them eventually, but I want to start with my animal stuffies first, definitely. Nope, 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 nope. See, I messed up because I didn't. Nope, that is a chain of two. Is it not? Nope, that's a chain of one, two. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to make my animal stuffies and just have some of the proceeds go towards helping other people out that have to unexpectedly put their pets down and don't quite have the funds. That was 4, 2. So I definitely would like to do that. I want to make tapestries. Or even like I don't know what to call them. Like I don't want to make the super fluffy rugs, but maybe like a huge tapestry that I could put like grip backing on, so that you can use it as a rug, if that makes sense. So in due time, I'll get there. I do have ideas in mind of what I want to do. Then I've been seeing like dresses, which is why I started the pants. Been seeing like dresses. I want to do that. 2, 3, 1. See, and this is what I was like talking about. I don't know if you just seen that I had like grabbed this green in the midst of me being on a roll. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, so I need to pull through. All right, yeah, let me finish this and then I'm about to situate this light for us. And cool, because the ad starts in like 4 minutes, so then I'll just kind of pause and situate the light. Chain 2. And I should be back by the time the ad's done. And then remember, when you come back around, your little chain 2 that you made here to get back to your starting point, that's where you want your 3 double crochets for your next group. It's just like once you like down here, you have to find the spot. But once you get up here, or did I? No, because it left enough room. Yeah, I want to say down here you have to find a spot, but I'll see on the next one. Because I possibly just might have forgot to do the 2 chains. And it happens. 2 chains. Let me see, I keep picking up that dang on green. Sometimes that frustrates me too, and then I just end up cutting it. And I can cut it anyway because I'm not changing back over to green. Now, if I was going to make this a little bigger, then I probably would just leave it and just deal with it. And then we're going to connect this to our other corner. So 1, 2, and then we're going to go through the first one, pull through, cut, cut, cut. This is us. Cut. And we're going to chain again, but pull that chain through so that we can boom. And see, this one is an even better square. Like you just get better as you go on, because you see here my mistake see my mistake. I didn't chain. I wasn't chaining 2. So here I did chain 2, and that gave me a nice square. So I'm learning as I go too, and like I said, this is my first granny square hat. And we are going to take a quick little break. I've got some ads coming up in a minute. I'm going to fix this lighting so that it's not so dark in this area. So yeah, just give me like a second and I'll be right back. And actually, while I'm gone, I'm just gonna run. I'm not gonna run the be right back, so I'm gonna run. Okay. Okay. I am back. Shush. Really curious as to where my emote went. Burr, burr, burr. Okay. And then I kind of just want that there. Get out of this so that I can see, because it's easier to see what's up there. Okay, hopefully this lighting is a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of need you facing this way. Alright. So, I was going to connect what I have here. For the most part. Try to kind of connect them. To make the hats. I know it's probably going to be a day that we are watching movie trailers. Movie trailers, and I'm just sewing all these tags onto the stuff. And it should be about time for some new movie trailers, right? I think so. I think it is so. Make sure I attach this properly. Yeah, because this is supposed to be right here. And that's the Liz there. And maybe I'll just put one here for kicks and giggles. Kicks and giggles, kicks and giggles. Kicks and giggles. Okay. Boom. So we got that. Now we gotta. This is a perfect square. Is this a perfect square? This is another. What were you doing? Do you even know what you're doing, square? That's what it was. Do you have any idea what you're doing? Are you just winging it? Because I am. Pretty much just winging it. You know what? No, that's okay. We can kind of overlap because we really just need an idea of what we're looking at. I think we need one more. If I'm not mistaken, all the other gray square his ats had faux on the side. And then we kind of just connected them together to make the hot top. The hat top. And then, boom. Bada bada boom. Okay, cool. Like you can kind of see. Plus it's does. Oh, I can take it. Oh, I thought you were straight. I am. Oh yeah, I need to drop the rest in here. This thing's probably strong. Oh, I went to give Antonio some before. I forgot I had it. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, these things. Because they're all in the bottom. They've been absorbed. I thought Cookie would have came and got it. But I told him he could have it. Where is sleeping? Was she laying down? I'm having my breaks. Look at that. Oh. I think I should probably. Okay, let me attach. Bada bang, bada boom. I'm wondering if I'm making these squares the right size, but we gonna find out. We about to find out today. Okay. That is that. Connect. And I'm probably gonna finish. I really should just finish this whole project on here. But your girl's not about to lie. She a little hungry. She's a little hungry. I know I always start stuff on stream and then I'll come back and like, yeah, I finished this. This is what it looks like. I'm definitely gonna have to set like a whole stream towards. Oh, it's hatting. It's trying to hat, y'all. It's trying to hat. It is. Huh? This kind of gives me an idea. This is kind of okay. It's right. But I think I gotta pull this back because like we need one more. And I gotta just make a pretty little brim on it. Okay. I like it. I can't do the I'm gonna have to record my sister or my cousin doing it, and then I'm gonna make it a sound effect in here. Sister, can I use your voice one day? What? Yeah, your voice, so you can go. I want to record you saying, because I can't do it, and I'm gonna make it a sound effect for my stream. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I can't do that. I know you and Amber can. Yeah, y'all, the hat is trying to hat. Okay, we gotta make one more square, and then we put all these together, and then we just make our brand. Okay, yeah. I thought a girl. I was like, she asked for Shakura, her cousin-in-law, asked for a granny square hat, and I was like, I ain't never made one of them before. And she was like, it's okay, I'll be a guinea pig. I'm like, okay. All right, so back to the orange. This one I'm just going to kind of breeze through and just to get it done. To get it this done. 07. Okay. Yeah, and then I got some business, like my grandpa would say, to kind of handle and go through. So what I will do, this is what I'm gonna do. I am not going to finish this hat off a stream. I will promise not to do that, just so that we can have the whole progression of the hat on stream for those of you who are with me and those of you who are currently watching now. It's still a little dark. It's probably just because I'm sitting over myself, but the light is like right over me, and I'll have all this lighting figured out eventually. So yeah, I'm gonna promise not to finish the hat off a stream, because I always do that. I finish projects off a stream, then come back like, look what I did without you. We're gonna do this whole thing together. So let's make the last square for the back, and then I'm going to end 1, 2, 3, chain 2. I'm I'm gonna end, and I will. That's about 10. I'll be back tomorrow, and we can definitely finish this hat. But I'm probably going to work on stitching a princess crown into that princess hat that I had shown, and I'll re-show everything. Oh my gosh, I promised to show you guys something, and guess what I didn't do? I ain't show it. Okay, let me see if I still have the clock app on my Kame computer. No. Confirm select two reference that are the same. Okay, so right now I'm just currently looking for my friend's TikTok that I'm going to show you guys so that you can see Poppy Red. What is this? I'm happy I don't have this up on screen because they need to bring the dislike button back. I'm so lost on what's going on right here. Use QR code. Log me in. Log me in. I'm trying to show you. Wow. Hush. Confirm. Okay, so and one of my little sisters liking stuff. All right, so we need to find HAW Hawaiian Sophie. There we go. And yes, she was born and raised in Hawaii. She's an island gal too. Oh, where's? Oh, there go Poppy Red. Okay. So Poppy Red is basically based off of her. And it will always love you. I don't know why I'm singing that. It's never a bad time to sing. Whitney. Okay, I'm gonna keep the chopped box right where it's at, and then I need to find. You're killing me. This, because I'm just gonna use it real quick. Oh, wait, hold on before we do that, because I don't want to like discard changes. I need to go into studio mode, studio mode, studio mode. So something's just not like, bam, right in the middle of the screen, you know. Sorry if that blam was kind of loud. I'm sorry, I get a little loud. Bow, bow. I think I got it perfectly, actually. So let's transition this over here. So this is my friend's TikTok, who also crochets. She's kind of like the reason why I got back into crocheting. Sorry about the whistling. I'm thinking, whistle while you work. Whistle while you twerk. That's probably not even the words. Don't mind me. But yeah, this is the dowel that she made. Fucking gorgeous. Based off of her. Like I said, This was her first style, and I'm just gonna let this play for a minute. And yeah, you guys can follow her. I'm trying to think. Let me see. To type this in chat. On the Clock app at HAWASOPI3. We love our threes as our E's. Okay, and then that is her profile on TikTok. So follow. And I'm about to get back to finishing off this last square. No, why do you have to be such a no? Please, you're making this difficult for me. Go. Do. And then I guess you can press the up and down button. Oh yeah, and then here's another doll that she made. So we can look at that while I do this. And I believe each doll that she makes, like, you are able to change the clothes, the little outfits, and she's been making like more and more intricate outfits too. And accessories. Accessories is another big thing. Okay, yeah, I did chain 2, pull through, chain. And then this is 6 divided by 2 chains. 2 chains. Press. Do. For anybody that's just coming in, the TikTok that's playing is of a close friend. She makes dolls. I am, and I, 1, 2, 3. The last thing in the chat, and I can reshare it again. It's her TikTok username, so you can find her on TikTok eventually I will just come up with a command for her because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be showing off her work in the future streams. And why is my computer leaning like that? Okay, let's see if she. Nope, it's not. It ain't doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, yeah. So here's some more stuff that she's made. I want to learn how to make these. These are really pretty. Yeah, and she makes like clothing and all that. And yeah, she has a shop, an Etsy shop. I am, by the time I do my next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, I will definitely have something running for her within the chat. Then that way, for anyone who joins in later or comes in earlier, you will be able to click her link and either get to her TikTok or her Etsy. So I'll see, maybe I'll have like a Etsy command and what's it called again? Mom. But yeah, like super talented island gal. Another island gal. Don't mind me. I'm hungry, so I'm getting a little silly. But I did promise to finish this last square and pinning this hat together on stream. So I am trying to push through right now, y'all. It's probably not a smart idea to set that lipstick on my laptop. But yeah, I'm trying to get to this point. Like she's, what's called it? Like my mom makes purses. My mom made these like dope ass purses. I'm not there yet. I just started off with the hats. Like I can make blankets. And I just basically, I was looking on YouTube and I seen like, oh, bucket hats, da da da. So then I started testing it out, making bucket hats. And that's what I've been doing. Chop chop. What are you chewing on over there? Chain 2. So yeah, I'll show you guys another video in a second. Give me a second. But yeah, I'll definitely have the commands up for her because she does have an Etsy shop, and that is where she's selling stuff. I don't know if she's like me and she takes requests, so that would just be something that you would have to ask her. And if she doesn't drop by the stream at any point, but that'll be something that you'd have to ask her if she takes requests on anything. What was I gonna say? But yeah, and in the meantime, I will definitely try to ask her if she takes requests, just so that I can have that in the chat message, the time chat message for everybody. Then just But yeah, my commissions are open. Like anything art wise that you've seen me do, my commissions are open, so you can request whatever. You can DM me on here. I do need time commands for my other social medias. Any of my other social medias that you follow me on, and across all social medias, my username is Knives Don't Play, because that's just who I am. Knives Don't Play. Trying to think what else. I'm doing a lot of talking today. I didn't realize that. I'm usually quiet. That means I'm having fun. And I did really miss streaming. It's been, 2-3 weeks? Maybe 2-3 weeks? I don't know. I could be exaggerating and I could be not exaggerating on time. But yeah, all of my socials are Knives Don't Play. All of my socials that matter and that I don't mind sharing are Knives Don't Play. If if you find my Facebook, you definitely went haunting. You definitely went haunting. You win a prize for finding my Facebook. You don't actually win a prize for finding my Facebook. I'm being really sarcastic. I've got family who can't find me on Facebook. I did something wrong. Yep.
Oh, I thought my name was E.
No, she isn't. Dang it. Talking to y'all, I done messed this up. I ain't messed up for real.
I think I got one more row to go.
So, I didn't do the 6 right here. That's what happened. Oof. 1, 2. Yeah, so what was I saying? All of my social medias are Knives Don't Play. My commissions are open, so if you're interested, want anything, you can DM me on any of my social medias. You're fine to message me on Twitch. Also, I do have, which I don't know why the commands aren't working. They stopped working all of a sudden. I don't know. I will deal with that later. But there should be, or my time, my time messages. There should be a time message that says my website, because you can also go to my website and there are hats on there that I still have for sale. If you don't, if you can't think of like a hat that you would like, there are hats on there. There's also a couple paintings that I've done. So like I said, my commissions are open. So if you want a painting done, I can do that. I'm trying to think what else. What else? I would say give me 2 or 3 months. There will be maybe 2 mirrors for sale on there. I'm trying to think what else. Anything, basically anything that you've seen me make on stream or do on stream, or anything that you see on my website, I am open. If all you have to do is ask, and I will be open and honest. I'm not gonna tell you I can do something if I can't do it. And if I feel like I can do it and it's not gonna be as good as I think you want, I will definitely let you know, hey, this is probably not gonna look as best. Like this granny square hat. This is, like I said, it's the first one that I've done. It's looking good so far, but I don't know how it's going to look in the end, and if it's going to look like how she wants it to look. So I always give that disclaimer. I have no issue trying anything out. I love being creative. It's one of the things that makes me the happiest, being super creative. Yeah, and my website should still be up. I have to check into that. It's been just went through a little life transition, so gonna have to bear with me, bear with the girl. So my website's not up at the moment. Like I said, any social media, so TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Knives Don't Play. I do have my Facebook business page, which is Naughty Gal Graphics, or it might just be Naughty Gal, and that's KNATTYGYL, on Facebook and Instagram. So I have those business pages. If you want a granny square hat, but you want it in a certain color that's not on the website, I am down to make it. Any paintings, because I do love painting. Paintings you want done, then just let me know. Hey, there she is. Yeah, I'm showing your stuff on here, and I was telling people that you have Etsy and all that. I was gonna come back around to that. Look, you came by. Yeah, I was bragging about your Dow earlier, and I was like, yeah, after I finish making this third granny square, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna change this color. Yes, so here's Hawaiian Sophie. I was talking about commissions. Like, I don't know if you take requests on the stuff that you do. If I don't have these, okay, yeah. Like, I don't know if you take requests on. I kind of got to get back to so I can see the chat. My setup's a little weird right now, so I don't have the screen like right in front of me. Let me see. Let's see. Oop. Feedback. Oh, you just had to update the app. Okay. Yeah. And then, okay, if I didn't have these. Oh, grandbabies right now, I'd be. Oh, ha ha. It's all love. You know I love you. And us us artists have to support each other. Ooh, I'm gonna get it out. You know we always support each other. I got you. Ooh. All right, I'm trying to make sure I keep the tension in this screen. I think I'm just gonna grab these two together and do it that way. Yeah, I didn't know because I was saying that earlier that I was gonna ask you to delete 7. Hold on. Okay, I gotta make this chat a little bigger. Hey, there we go. Okay, yeah. Delete 7 apps. Oh my gosh. Delete 7 apps. I'm sorry, the chat was like halfway off of the screen. Don't you do it. Okay, let me see. I've been showing this one for a while. But yeah, I was like talking about your DAO. I'm like, yeah, I gotta show you guys this DAO. So I was like, I had showed her off earlier. Yeah, I decided, I'm like, I might as well just try to stream. I can't play video games on this internet and stream. So I said I'd just try like an art stream. And I've got 6 hats to finish for 1 order. So that's what I'm working on now. And yeah. The granny. This is the start of the granny square hat. And I promised the stream that I would finish the last square and then pin it. And I'm not gonna work on it off stream because I am known for that. I'm diabolical when it comes to that. I'll start a project on stream and then I finish it off stream and I'll come back like, look what I did, y'all. Mind you, I started it on a stream, so I'm trying to get better. Just bear with me. I did put, which I have to go through our Facebook messages because a lot of the videos I want to put into the Discord. I did end up changing a room to like the crochet lounge or something like that. So once you get into the Discord, you'll see. Then we can start dumping all of our crochet stuff in there. It'll be in one spot instead of across different social medias and text messages. But yeah, I was like, I might as well crochet because I think I had got on. I was just scrolling through TikTok earlier and like every single person that was live on my TikTok, if it wasn't DJing, it was they were crocheting. Like there was like 3 girls, each by themselves, like individual TikToks. They were outside live crocheting. And I think I made it to be able to go live on TikTok now. So you may see me live on TikTok on another platform. I know I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit this video so that I can shorten it and just use the important parts for this hat to make a TikTok for this hat. But yeah, do you take special requests? Yes. Okay. Goals. Right. Slowly but surely, like everything is coming together. Is it just a dowel that you're making, or is it like a dowel that the customer requested in one a certain way? Because I want to say that was the last thing that I was talking about before I was dropping my socials for people to hit me up for commissions or things that they want. Oh, it's pretty easy. Especially, I feel like from your phone, and no one quote me on this and no one bully me about it, but it's pretty easy to go live from your phone. Hey, MBG, how are you? And this is her work that I'm showing. If you're just dropping in, this is Hawaiian Sophie's work. She's just started. I don't want to say just started, but like this is the first dowel that she made. And how many dowels are you at? Because I believe the last time we spoke, you're at like 2 dowels after this or 3 dowels after this. But yeah, she's a crochet queen too. Dang, I lost my train of thought. What I was saying to you, girl. Yes, it's another doll. Not like poppy red, but okay, yeah. Yep. And yeah, I was saying that before you had came in here too. So I don't know if you see like the message where it says commands. I'm gonna have a time command for you. EBG, where's your shout out? Yeah, I don't know why my stuff it's doing whatever it wants to do. I gotta figure this out again. Cause it's not giving shout outs, but I'm sorry, my brain's all over the place. I really need to eat. What was I saying? We were talking about the Dow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a time command with a link to your Etsy store and a link to your TikTok. 3 finished. Okay, yeah. Sorry, another one, but oh, not her eyelashes came off. That's how it be. Like I get to a certain point with the project, and if it's not doing what I need to do, I just be like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. Let me come back to this. That'd be the best bet. Let me just come back to this because it's not doing what I want it to do. This needs to be orange. Where is the orangey? Yeah, I'm gonna finish the square and then I'm gonna get myself something to eat. And I will definitely I'm gonna work on some more of this. No problem, because I definitely know you would do the same. You would do the same. And I need to get the shout outs working. If you don't mind, follow MBG, Mr. Baller Gang. Give him a follow. I don't know why my shout outs aren't working right now. Why? Why did it time you out? 18 messages. What is going on? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me figure out what's going on. I don't know if I've got like my moderator is kind of like in and out because they're actually at work, so I gotta figure out some stuff for myself. I am going to studio mode and I feel like this is gonna mess up if I do this. Yeah, it's gonna mess up. So we're gonna take this down for a minute. Yes, that's wild. It doesn't do that right there. And let me figure out what's going on with the chat. Cause it's wilding. Oh. Okay, yeah. It's being a hater. I was like, what the heck? I deleted 16 messages. And here's what I'm about to do for you. I'm about to make you... Oh yeah, girl, it deleted everything. That's crazy. It's cool. I'm about to make you a moderator. Streamlabs was on one. Content. No. Come on, phone. Why are you not unlocking? Okay, yeah. Boom. Moderator. Actually, VIP artist. There you go. So now you should have some badges next to your name once you're out of timeout. Send me your link. No. Untimeout her. There we go. Send me your link directly through Facebook. Wow, yeah. No, Streamlabs was not playing. What a hater. You know why I think this stuff isn't working? Because I don't have everything open up. Is this gonna work? Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. That the link ban thing is basically because like spammers will come in here. Okay, cool. Yep, I just got it on my phone. Scammers and spammers will come into your stream and they will like drop massive links. So that's all. That's all it is. But I was just like, wait, what? Like, what did she do? I know one time somebody had tried to use like the word ass and it deleted their messages. That's why I need to get hip to this app. Yeah. studio mode. Yeah, and Fresh Prince had to like go back and let their message come through pretty much. That's why I said my moderator is at work, so like he's kind of in and out, and I've got one more moderator, but I don't think she's online, or she's probably setting up to stream herself. So I kind of have to. I'm probably gonna have to convince like my sister be a moderator, or I can change. I think I can change you into a moderator and put the artist badge by your name still. So in due time. In due time. But yeah, I would definitely make a time message with your Etsy. I got you. You're like, I was just trying to help. What happened? Because that's exactly how I felt. I was like, wait, what? The Wild Rumpus has started. What's going on? Who was bad? Streamlabs said, nope, you're out of here. Time out. Girl, ain't nobody even bothering you. You're doing that jumping. Guinea pig. Are you home watching the grandkids, or are you not home watching the grandkids? I ain't trying to get all your business out. When you don't have toddlers, yeah. Yeah. Or should I say, like, are you in town or out of town watching them? Make sure I'm not holding this up too high, because I do tend to do that too. Okay, now all of my things are working. Yeah, so basically, like, your message will come up and look like that. I just had to pick them up. Aww. Oh, wow. You say again. I gotta remember what the first one. Oh, okay. Never mind. I remember. I believe I remember. Oh. Well, at least they have the support system there. Even though I know you're like, I want to crochet. Look, how old are they? Are they interested in crocheting? Give them a needle and some yarn. I know that's how my goddaughter was. She was like, I want to learn how to crochet. Her grandma was teaching her how to, oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. It's like you got like the little circle, and then it has the needles on it. Then you do it on there. I can't remember what it's called though. But she was learning how to do that, so she wanted to learn how to crochet. Next time I see her, for sure, I'm gonna have to teach her. I need to ask her mom if she started her blanket. She bought all that yarn to make a blanket. That is crazy. Like in the city, in our city, that happened, or they was like out of the city. That is nuts. I don't know what's going on, cause oh yeah, no, yeah, they can play with some yarn like the kids. um, yeah, do you remember Juice that came over to crochet with us? Why did he end up falling through some stairs and like breaking his wrist? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he like broke his wrist. He has to get surgery now. I don't know what is going on this year. Like the beginning of this year so far. It's been look crazy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's why he hasn't came to like reached out to come crochet with you, because his wrist is broke. Like he sent me a picture. It was the thing was huge, and he has to get surgery on it, which is nuts to me. That's one, two. And then we need to close it up, close it up, close it up. Scissors. Like I did do the 1, 2. I think I hit 3 there. Okay. That is crazy. Well, I hope if they're gonna do surgery again, everything goes well and the infection goes away. Cause what the heck? Like people can't just go out and have a good time anymore. It's nuts. Especially there, like home. You already know how we both are. Like we're homebodies. Cause yeah, you can't go out and have a good time. There's always some stupidness going on. All right. I'm probably gonna end up like taking this apart and flipping some of these. Maybe I'm just gonna have to see how well I can. Yeah, this one. There we go. Oh yeah, I got that one close. I was gonna say, see how well they look with like the straight ends. I did try the burning. It's crazy. People was what? I will never understand that. I will never. I don't get the let me record while a disaster is going on culture. I don't get it at all. Wow. I think it was you that I just gave advice and I was like, yeah, don't date outside the city, date outside the states. What? And I was talking to another streamer that I've been watching him like more consistently, but I've been following him for like 2 years now. I was telling him like, no, dating in my city is just it's a no, because basically I just feel like everybody that's like in my generation and around there, um, Girl, yeah. I feel like everybody that's in my generation around there, like their kids are basically like either half, like their kids are either basically half siblings, just because everybody mixes with each other and like going back and forth and stuff. So I was like, yeah, no. The pool is very shallow. The dating pool is very shallow in the city because it doesn't matter who you date unless they're freshly moved in from out of town. Then no, 9 times out of 10, you're about to be dating either somebody that's your kid's cousin or shoot, might be your own cousin. Yeah, yep, pretty much. Or the ones that play victim. That's pretty much it. Yeah, the dating pool is very shallow. Shoot, when I was working in the school, I was ready to have for the kids at the school. So it was just like, okay, yeah, this looks good. Let me take this pony out of my head. Okay, yeah. Once I get the stitches on, stitch it all together. It's gravy. Dirty pig. Yes, all that. It's a no-go. It's a no-go for me. Yeah, these are the original colors that she wanted, and then I want to do one with these colors. I feel like it'll be cute. Yeah, girl. Thank you. And you helped me though. You gave me that granny square pattern. Oh, did I show you? I finished. I'm probably gonna end up remaking this one because I don't know. Like my top, like the hat just took like a weird shape to me, and then I thought, what's that? Oh, my eye. My eye. I thought that nice burp. I had enough on the brim, but it just doesn't seem like it's enough on the brim. So I'll probably end up making a third. Wow, that was like a little kid. A third, a third Spider-Man hat. But, and this is a little tight with my dreads on. Yeah, like the top is. I know someone's head will fit this. But yeah, then I got the Izas. Yeah. Man. Yeah, no. I am happy that I finally escaped the city. You're next. Once you escape, you realize, like, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this place. I have my head's too big for this, but this is a little kitty hat. I'll put eyes on this one too. And then this one is the princess hat, which will fit her head just fine. Like like the last batch of hats that I made, they're all getting this puff top, and for some reason in here it's just, I don't know. So I don't know if I need to decrease a row in here, which I'm gonna try to do. But yeah, I think I was kind of experimenting anyway with this one because like what's it call it? The bottom's all curled up. Thank you, thank you. And then my little cousin, she likes the Chucky doll, so I made one based off of his clothing color. I had fun doing this, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to make another Chucky hat, but it's probably gonna be like an adult one. But yeah, and I did the words myself. I am probably going to see if I can find use something to like mark it, like draw the words on there first, and then stitch them in. But yeah, I did all this like freehand, so it kind of looks a little janky when you get over here. My jeans don't quite look the same, but yeah, this little Chucky hat. And then I don't know. And I have your hat. Hold on, let me fix my hair. Fix my hair before I put your hat on. Okay. Okay. I can try that. I also have your hat. I didn't take the tag off of it yet either. Because I still have your hat. Where did it go? Oh. Yeah, I had got these. Be good. I got yeah, there we go. These off of yeah, I have been busy. I even made like a Rasta beanie for dreads. But yeah. I've got these for like $2 off of Amazon. Okay, cool. Cool. And then I'm not gonna take it out, but I'll probably send you a picture of it. I bought this off of Amazon, and it's basically like uh, it's like a box backdrop that I think it's like 4 different colors. Just the primary colors. Some of the primary colors, but the box is just a white color, and it's enough room to like set maybe like 3 of these in, and then there's a flap that you can pull down, and you put the camera, like focus the camera into it, or you can just take pictures. But yeah. I'll show you did I show you this? Because I'm trying to remember what I was working on at your house. I felt like it was maybe this, but I can't quite remember if that's what I was working on. But yeah, I've been busy. No lie, I have been busy. I'm definitely going to make another one of these because I want to make one for myself. I had made this one for my boyfriend. Now I did this earlier. It's a lot of hair, y'all. It's a lot of hair. I'm trying not to get my ring caught in it. But yeah, so I want to make mine a little bigger though. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I want mine to personally be a little longer. My hair is just not cooperating in this thing right now. Knocking my glasses off. Yeah, today would be like the first day that I've really sat down and crocheted since the move. Um, and we're like somewhat settled. But yeah, I don't know what color I want mine to be yet. So Okay, the princess one. Yeah. Yeah. So I got this one, but I want this part to be a little longer on mine. This thing's so cute. I didn't think it was gonna be this cute. Like, turn out like this, but yeah. I was trying my hand at clothes. Oh, I thought that spilled. It's just random top that I made. I could actually wear this tomorrow. But yeah. No, I was trying different stitches out. Yeah, I've been busy, girl. I've been busy. Busy. I need to, and I've got projects because that's why I said like you get so far. Wait, yeah, it is. Yes. I made it for Fresh Prince, but because his locks are like shorter than mine, I need a long one. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like you working on a project and it just doesn't go the way you want it to, so you just kind of like every toss to the side. This is definitely one of them. I got a black outline these letters, so that's probably what I sit here and do off stream so I can finish this and get this posted online. But yeah, I want to make a Jamaican one. Most definitely. This one just says hey. Excuse me. But yeah. Yeah, I should. If I'm not back tomorrow, I should be back streaming the weekend, and I promise I'm not going to work on this hat. If I feel like doing granny squares, I will start with the other colors. I'm going to finish this with you guys. Oh, Sophie. So I tried my hand at it. I just like tried to teach whosoever was watching and whosoever does watch how to make these. That's probably why I'm like super chatty because I got comfortable like talking. But I kind of like it. I kind of like instructing a little bit and showing people how to make a crochet project. So I might probably just like make projects on stream and have people that can work along with me and stuff like that. Today was just like an experimental stream. I want to see how the internet worked and then yeah, see how I do at instructing. I do have to learn my stitches though. That's about it. But yeah, I think I'm just showing you everything because I have you here in my presence. And I got my little bucket with all my goodies in it. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. Like, this is one of my first hats, and it looked crazy. And it's super big. It just takes time and practice. That's it. That is it. But yeah, I am going to end here for the night. Your girl needs to eat something. I need to eat something, and I got some emails to answer. And I have to get ready for an interview tomorrow. So, wish me luck. Thank you, everybody that stopped by. Thank you, anybody that is watching the rerun or watching on YouTube after it's uploaded. Yeah, I feel like I'll be back. I'm gonna try to update my stream schedule and stick to it. But yeah, thank everybody for stopping by.